2K26 coming out soon. 2K had a live stream on Twitch to show all the new stuff, so why don't I do a little quick reaction to it. 2K25 was a little bit boring for me personally. I kind of stopped playing it midway through the year, so hopefully we see some changes, but let's see. Hopefully they snap on it. Let's go to it though. Oh, look at the sweat. Oh yeah, you know the game upgraded when there's more sweat. Not gonna lie, no shade, might be the worst covers on ever 2K ever seen. Oh,
NBA 2K26
yeah, mic problems. You see that? Alright, let's get to it. Come on, chop chop. Alright, here we go. The city. Alright, let's hear it.
Here with Eric from NBA 2K to guide you through this year's city. The city in NBA 2K26 is driven by
Tyrese is not trying at all in this voiceover. No energy. What's up, guys? This is Tyrese Halliburton with the new game. Check out the new city. Come on, bro. Gonna put a little bit of emphasis on that.
The first thing you'll notice when entering the city is how buttery smooth and fluid the movement.
Oh, it's so smooth, baby.
For the first time, we are now running at 60 frames.
Oh, 60 frames. Whoa. It's almost like you should have had that be a thing since 21 when next-gen consoles came out. Oh my god, we're running the game at 60 FPS 4 years after next-gen consoles dropped. Let's go, chat. Now, but for real, that is an improvement from 30 FPS in the park, so it will be a little bit smoother. But
The city also received new lighting improvements, including a fixed time of day that will reduce harsh shadows and sunlight when playing games outdoors in places like the park. Air Plaza, with a Gatorade training facility, event center, arena, and other locations all.
So look, that looks like to be the map. I like this. This is way more condensed than the previous map. If you remember, the previous map was huge. You have to use a whole goddamn spaceship to run around. But now it looks like they condensed it into just a big ass, like, you know, town hall type of area, and then you just go to whatever you need to go to.
But with the new swap build feature, you no longer need to leave the city in order to swap between your.
That right there is a W. I will say that is a W. Now you no longer have to go out to the main menu to swap your builds. You can just do that in the courts. That's pretty cool.
My players seamlessly change to another build.
Yeah, that's quick. That's good.
Best suited to what your squad needs, right on the spot.
Let's see the parks.
Parks are back in NBA 2K26 with bold new features to make every.
Oh, they say bold. Bold new features. Let's see.
Grounded feel for a more.
Let's go. That's what we're talking about. Boldness. All grass. Now that's a bold feature. Let's go 2K. We're cooking.
Aesthetic.
We're cooking.
Typical of what you'd see in a real life environment.
Oh, you saw that behind the back? That's a bold new animation right there.
Access the park in 2K20.
The stream reset on me. Appreciate it. That's what we're dealing with. Alright. Now go back. Now I gotta find it. God damn.
Every 6 weeks at the start of the new season, a different park environment will be introduced. Along with a number of new original designs, you will also find yourself playing in complete HD remasters.
That's okay. Seasonal box. Alright.
To support our complete redesign of parks, we've also added park MVPs, streak setters, and streak breakers to make things a little more interesting. The top rep player in each park will be marked with a park MVP icon, visible above their head and also in the bird's eye view of the courts so you can easily spot where they are playing. If you can defeat the park MVP, you'll earn 5x rep and 5x VC for that game. The park MVP bonus is earnable every 3 hours.
That right there, pretty cool. However, I want to see how they deal with the exploitation of people boosting on servers. The highest rep is an MVP, and you can beat them once every 3 hours to get the 5 times rep and VC. And there's also a streak killer as well that you can get for anyone that has a streak and you beat them, you get a certain amount. So people are going to be rep boosting that. There you go, streak says someone's on a 20 game win streak. You get 20k for beating them. People are going to make empty lobbies, get free friends. Go on the twos. The guys that win the 20 games in a row, they get their VC, right? And then boom, you get to beat them and get 20k, and then you probably swap it around. Not to mention the fact, now, one thing they haven't talked about is what happens if someone's on a 20 game win streak and they're also the MVP. Because the MVP gets five times multiplier on rep and VC. So if the MVP is on a 20k losing streak. Is that 20k VC times 5? Because if that is, that's 100k right there. I'm assuming that probably doesn't stack, but if it does, they gotta be very careful. It's gonna get exploited, so I want to see how they deal with it, and hopefully they don't deal with it in a way where they just take it out just so it doesn't get exploited. Because I do like this feature. This is good. It really adds what Park has been needing. Is that Park's been boring. Most people on theater, most people running rec, pro-am, and Park kind of has died ever since like 20. And this is good because it's adding back to, hey, you know, there's an MVP, go beat them. Hey, these guys on 20, 15 win streaks, you're, you know, promoted to go beat them. That's good. I like that. So if I go on a 20 game win streak, you get rewarded by being and getting 20k from it. But me as the person that gets to 20 games in a row, I get no reward for it. And before you go, well, you get 20 games worth of VC or wins. Yeah, but that's only 400 VC-ish times 20. You know what I mean? So we're only looking at 8,000, right? Well, you're going to get 20,000 if you beat me. I feel like the MVP should also get some form of reward for being the MVP, because therefore they are targeted. Everyone's going to go out their way to try to beat them just to get their rep. So I feel like an MVP should get reward for it. Maybe hypothetically, if you MVP and you don't let people beat you for a certain amount, you should get like a bonus for it.
Lastly, all Park games in NBA 2K26 will give you a 25% rep bonus all year long for all games played.
That's good. I like it. So they obviously reintroducing crews from back in like 2K19, 2K20 and all that. So that's pretty cool. They're bringing that back. And for the people that don't remember what crews are, it's not pro-am. It's simply when you used to be able to, you know, have your little t-shirt on and be a part of like a little crew in Park. Well, that's back now, but it looks like they expanded it now where you can have a bigger amount of people.
With your crew to complete weekly goals that help you rise through the ranks of all 30 crew levels, earning rewards in the process.
So it looks like you get cap breakers that do have a time set period here. So interesting what that means. Do they reset to something else? You know, also must be a crew member for 7 days. So it has a preset requirements. So they took out affiliations and they're replacing it with crews, individual stuff. I think that's better.
You can unlock custom branded crew clothing featuring your own uploaded crew logo, VC, and rep.
So you get free skill boost applied when your team is made up of your crew members in the Park. So this is interesting. Infinite boost as long as it's your crew. My question is does it have to be a full crew or just a member? So if you're playing freeze and it's you and your friend and then with a random, do you still get infinite boost? Or does it have to be a full crew in the game? You know, so that's interesting. But that is a pretty OP one. And it doesn't look like it's super high up there, level 26, 27. Just to get that, that's pretty big.
Challenges are a new feature in NBA 2K26 that offer...
There's basically a 2K's reword of quest. That's all this is. This is just quest, daily quest, weekly quest, and all that. But it looks like they've added lifetime quest, which will give you rewards like cap breakers and stuff. And obviously seasonal is just quest. So just change the phrasing. Instead of quest, is now challenges.
Challenges to earn VC, rep bonuses, exclusive cosmetics you can't get anywhere else, and yes, cap breakers. All you have to do is play. Keeping the competitive theme going, we've added leaderboards all around the city so everyone can keep an eye on where they rank. In 2K26, there are new types of leaderboards to track your accomplishments. These include modes, geo rank, and crews. Mode leaderboards focus on the players with the...
So that's cool. I'm not gonna lie, that's cool. It does add a little bit of that wanting people to compete and play the game more, because they're gonna want to be on the leaderboard. So leaderboard for theater, leaderboard for rec, leaderboard for pro-am, leaderboard for your crew, which is Park essentially. So yeah, that's cool. You know, it's gonna give people different ways of wanting to stay playing the game.
Filter by different geographical regions, including all 50 US states.
That is cool, and I want to know if they are really specific with that outside internationally. I do want to see if it's really separate like that in international level, because obviously I'm from England, so I want to see if it's like that for places like that. And what I mean is, I know it's probably going to be like, oh, you're ranked 300, but in England you're ranked number 2, whatever. I want to just see if it actually does that for city, like London, Manchester, Birmingham. But I like that idea. That's cool.
new Street Kings game mode. Last year, Street Ball featured
Yeah, so this is Street Ball courts, AI courts basically.
3 courts spread out across the city, but this year we have centrally located the courts into one convenient new location with
Cool, that's good. I no longer have to go from top right, top left, bottom left, and all that nonsense just to do the courts. It's just all in one nice, neat place. That's good. I like this.
Street Kings is a great way to level up your My Player and earn 40 levels
Shaq, Big Head,
of rewards that will give you a truly
VC.
unique
I didn't see any cap breakers for that, but
look
there
out
might
of the
be
city.
some. We'll see.
Upgrade and customize the court floor with pre-designed floors earned through rewards, or you can even use the full court editor to design your own floor.
So that's
Control every
cool.
detail from the wood colors,
Hey, a little
line
bit of
colors,
addition,
logos, even the
personalization,
basket
make your
stanchion
court
design
actually
itself can
yours.
be
I like that.
customized to
Again, something you probably should have done years ago, but I guess we're
Completely
finally
worth it.
doing it.
It's
And then after that, they just basically talk about stuff we just seen and break it down. If you want to go watch it, go on Twitch, NBA 2K, you'll be there. If you want to watch it yourself, watch the breakdown. So I'll leave that there for that. So just to summarize again, from what I'm seeing, I'm not gonna lie, Chet, I think 2K got me.
Got him. We fucking got him.
I think I gotta get 2K. So from what I'm seeing, good stuff, man. Honestly, it does look promising. I gotta say that. Like as much as I can talk ish about 2K. How's it been recently? It falling off and all that. It does look promising. They definitely made the city a lot smaller. It doesn't look like it's a whole damn goddamn GTA simulator in a basketball game. So I like that. Everything's compact. Everything is all in one space. So that's really good. I like that. It also looks like they're really going heavy when it comes to these challenges and quests, and basically essentially upgrading your character through doing these challenges through different type of modes. If you want to be a disruptor and want to take off people off this, win streaks or take out the MVPs, I think that's good. It invites competitiveness. It invites people to play Park more, actually have something to do on the Park. Oh, hey, there's an MVP on the court. Let me run them out real quick, get that 5 times. Oh, hey, there's a 20-game win streak. Let me go drop that off, And so I like that. And to be honest, it just adds more ways for people to earn VC, which is good. We'll see how it is. This is the thing. This is one of those things where like they're showing their best parts, the best improvements, and it makes you like it. And then the game comes out and it all runs horribly. That could absolutely happen. We'll see. But from what I'm seeing right now, it looks pretty decent. So I'm definitely gonna have to give it a try. I'm probably gonna get the pre-order so I can play it 7 days early. So you'll probably see me on the stream. If you haven't seen my content before, I stream on Twitch at IamKyrie, and also stream on TikTok at IamKyrie. Both at 6 p.m. BST, that's British time, UK time. Make sure you give it a like, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure you click that little bell for the notifications, and leave a comment. It helps boost the algorithm. So aside from that, yeah, that's IamKyrie. I'm out. Have a good day.